Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, even in wider release, um, expanded to more movie screens, the Teal movie still manages to bring in disappointing box office numbers. This movie was released to additional 2,000 plus screens, and this movie managed to take in a total of $2 million and some change, maybe close to $2.8 million. Now, for some reason, I couldn't find the financials of this movie. I couldn't find out what the budget was to this movie. Obviously, this movie had to cost at least maybe 25 to $30 million. And with limited advertising and marketing, I mean, at the end of the day, they just green lighted this movie to make it and use this as a tax write-off. This movie was released by United Artists. So at the end of the day, they had no intentions on this movie being a box office success. And I'm just keeping it a buck. Based off what I saw in the movie, I already know why they green lighted the movie. And I can tell you by watching the movie, I can tell you they paid very close attention how this movie was filmed and edited. Okay, and I broke that down in my review. So this movie is officially a box office bomb. I don't know what the financials is for this movie. What I mean by financials, I don't know how much it cost to make this movie, but you got to think, like I said, it cost probably at least between 25 and $30 million based off the fact that they had to find a bunch of old cars and, from that era, and the costuming and the scenery, plus, some of the special effects. So you got to figure that it costs somewhere in that area to produce and make. So yeah, this is another box office disaster. I'm just keeping it a buck. They didn't want this movie to succeed. And like I said before, this was just one of these situations. All right, we made the movie, so shut up. And also, it's also something to throw in our face when it comes to us talking about certain type of movies being made. This is going to be another example how they going to say, well, we tried to make those type of movies and nobody went to go see it. Hell nah. Well, first of all, you went out of your way not to even promote the movie. You didn't want nobody to see it in the first place. So, I'm just keeping it a buck. Now, as far as the director go, she's some anchor baby Nigerian. And I knew against my better judgment not to go see this movie, but I went and saw it anyway because, like I say, my channel is multi-dimensional, so I like to have a lot of different elements to my channel. That's why it's called Town Business Sports and Entertainment. But it was what I expected. So I wasn't surprised by the elements I seen in the movie. I wasn't surprised at all. I wouldn't expect anything less from Hollywood because I know how they are about putting out certain type of themes and presenting certain type of elements and presenting and wanting to be able to have control and overlook on how we're presented in these movies. They love to be the overseer of how we're portrayed in these movies, and a lot of it be based off how they think of us and what they think of us, and not what our actual people think of us. So like I said, I understand completely why this movie got green lighted. So it is what it is. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.